Hi, this is Bobby Rio from Magnetic Messaging, magneticmessaging.com, and today's video is called 4 Deadly Texting Mistakes and How to Avoid Them. See, one of the most frustrating things is when you get a woman's phone number and she seems to be totally into you, but then after a few texts, she seems to just lose interest, fizzle out, or go cold. Now, the natural reaction a lot of guys have is to blame the woman and say, well, she's a flake. But if you do that, you could be missing a giant crink in your game that's easier to fix than you think. In fact, if you're like most guys, then you're probably just making a few of these common texting mistakes that will kill your chances with a girl. So mistake number 1 is confusing responses for attraction. Before you've had your first date with a girl, she won't feel much of a connection to you. As unfortunate as it may be, you're probably not the only guy texting her. See, a common mistake guys make when they're texting a girl is that they mistake responses for attraction. Often when you're getting responses from a girl, you believe that you're getting closer to getting her out on a date or to seducing her, when actually the exact opposite is true. The more texts you send before meeting up with a girl, the less of a chance you have of actually meeting up with her. That's right. Even if a girl's responding to your texts, you're not getting yourself any closer to getting her out on a date. Instead, what you want to do is say more with less. Whenever you're considering what to text a girl, if you say it simpler with less text, most guys send pointless text to a woman like, how was your day, or enjoying the warm weather. These texts do not bring you any closer to a woman. They just beg for a response, which doesn't mean anything. To make sure you never again waste text on a pointless chatter, ask yourself this golden question. How is this text bringing the girl and I closer to a date? So let's talk about mistake number 2. Mistake number 2 is not conveying fun. Here's the simple truth. When a woman gives you her number, she's not signing a social contract to go out with you. And until it seems fun for her, she's probably not going to bother meeting up with you. So when you send boring texts that don't display any personality or don't elicit any emotions in her mind, you're not worth the trouble of meeting up with. Here are some signs you're not being fun. Are you being formal, writing texts like, hi, it was nice meeting you Friday? Too stiff and too formal. Am I putting pressure on her to keep the conversation going? Am I badgering her with questions? Remember, every text you send should make you seem like the fun option, the escape from her boring day. So the third mistake guys make is not having a texting style. See, if you're texting an attractive girl, chances are you're not the only guy that she's getting texts from today. I hate to break it to you, but between other guys pursuing her, her ex-boyfriend, coworkers, classmates, and so on, she's got a lot of guys vying for her attention. So if you want to stand out, your texts need to display your unique style and personality. She should be able to know it's a text from you just by reading it, even if the name was blocked. So think about it. What words, phrases, punctuation, emoticons are uniquely yours? And start styling all your texts the same. Mistake number 4 is having long text conversations. Text conversations are not the same as actual conversations. Texting should be the super cool cliff notes of a normal conversation, meaning leave out the formalities. The longer the conversation, the more chance to mess things up or to run into awkward confusion. Every time you pick up the phone, jump right into the good stuff. Start with an anecdote. Start with a teasing nickname. Find a way to quickly spark an emotion and get her paying full attention to you. So what I did to make this really easy for you is I put together a free video that shows you 3 secrets about texting girls that make it a lot easier. And the video is at magneticmessaging.com/free. In this video, you're going to discover the key lock sequence, which is 3 simple texts to turn her on and get her out on a date. You can use these 3 texts on any girl, and it keeps you in track and makes sure you're always sending her the right type of text.